Welcome to the Wisdom Chronicles channel. Let's continue the interesting insights into the truths of the ancient Stoics that will make us wiser and stronger in today's realities. Let's continue. Sixth truth. The world owes you nothing. Earn your place. Have you ever caught yourself thinking that the world owes you something? This feeling arises when life presents unpleasant surprises. Coffee spills, traffic jams waste time, and events don't go according to plan. Funny, but sometimes we really expect life to be strewn with roses, devoid of thorns and problems. However, the harsh truth is that the world owes you nothing. Absolutely nothing. If you've ever believed that the universe is just waiting for a chance to shower you with its benefits, well, unfortunately, you'll have to be disappointed. Instead of expecting everything to be handed to you on a silver platter, you'll have to earn it yourself. Stoic philosophy clearly points to this reality. Stoics teach us that instead of expectations from life, we need to focus on our actions and how we can improve them. Imagine you're standing in a long line for tickets to your actions. The guy who cut in front of you is already ahead, and your disappointment changes nothing. It's in such moments that you need to remember the Stoic teaching. Instead of wasting your energy on negativity, you need to use this time for preparation or finding another solution. Sometimes the real victory is not in avoiding problems, but in how to deal with them. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to put up with endless difficulties. The main thing is to realize that your success doesn't depend on external circumstances, but on how you react to them. If you're always waiting for someone to lend you a helping hand, you risk being stuck waiting for years. Instead, it's worth taking fate into your own hands. Your relationships, efforts, and persistence are the currency with which you can build the life you dream of. A simple but powerful way to move forward is constant self-assessment of whether you've done everything possible to improve your situation. Such a focus on self-improvement not only moves you forward, but also returns a sense of control, freeing you from the disappointments that arise when you expect from the world what it doesn't owe you. The world owes you nothing, but you owe it to yourself to earn what you want. Life is more like a gym than a gift shop. You get nothing without effort. Stop waiting for favors and start working on what you really want. The true lesson here is that satisfaction and success are created by effort, not handed out. It's better to be the architect of your destiny than to wait for the world to give you a blueprint. As they say, life rewards those who work for their goals, not those who just hope for luck. Seventh truth. Failure is the path to success. Have you ever wondered why some people perceive failure as a stepping stone to success, while others see it as something fatal, like divine punishment? Imagine you're playing chess, but instead of following the rules, you start making up your own. It's the same with failures. Many see them as an end, not an opportunity. However, in reality, failure is more like an alternative scenario, which, if played right, can lead to desired success. Let's start with an important truth. Most people only see the final success, not paying attention to the efforts and mistakes behind it. The romantic picture of success often doesn't include the many sleepless nights, failures, and attempts. Everyone wants to find a magic formula for achieving goals, but without first going through the desert of failures. Stoic philosophy reminds us that not everything goes as we plan, and that difficulties and failures are an integral part of the journey. Stoics taught to perceive failure not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity for growth and learning. Each failure is like a map with new directions to explore. Now the question is, how to apply this in everyday life? Let's take learning to play the guitar as an example. Each wrong note played is not a reason to give up, but a chance to improve your skills. Each mistake is a step that leads you higher. It's the same in life. Each failure can become an important stage on the way to your mastery. When you face failure, instead of asking why this happened to me, ask the question, what can I learn from this? Conduct an honest analysis of the situation, not to justify yourself, but to think about how to develop your public speaking skills or work with the audience. Moreover, it's important to change the view of failures. If you see failure as an enemy, it will always scare you. But if you perceive it as a valuable ally on the path to success, each mistake will become a lesson. This change in mindset will turn failures into hidden opportunities for achieving success. Remember that failure is not the end of the world, but the beginning of new possibilities. Stoic thinking teaches us to learn from mistakes, not suffer because of them. The next time you face failure, remind yourself that it's not a punishment, but a sign that you're moving forward. As Einstein said, success is not the absence of failures, but the ability to rise after each fall. Eighth truth: your dreams may not align with your life. Have you ever woken up feeling like your dreams and reality exist in separate universes? Those dreams that you cherish, like treasures hidden in the attic, suddenly seem distant and unreachable, while your real life feels more like a dull party you weren't even invited to. Don't worry, you're not alone. Dreams often don't match what's happening in everyday life. And let's be honest, that's normal. First, the expectations you place on your life often turn out to be too high. Imagine your dreams as a big, juicy burger with perfect toppings, cheese, bacon, and secret sauce that promises happiness. Now compare that to reality, which feels more like a plate of steamed vegetables. Healthy, but not nearly as exciting. A harsh contrast, right? Reality can reduce your grand dreams to simple desires, like trying to mix oil with water. Stoic philosophy reminds us that accepting reality without rose-colored glasses is the key to inner peace. Stoics didn't live in a world of fantasies. They knew that life has its unpredictable laws, and rather than fighting them, they adapted. This doesn't mean giving up on your dreams, but being realistic and finding ways to move forward despite unexpected obstacles. To bridge the gap between dreams and reality, try approaching your goals with more practicality. Instead of aiming to conquer Everest all at once, start by climbing the nearest hill. Maybe steamed broccoli isn't the feast you imagined, but over time, you'll learn to add spices and make it much tastier. The trick is to adjust your expectations without losing sight of the ultimate goal. It's also important to know yourself better. Ask yourself what truly matters to you. Perhaps the path to your dream isn't a triumphant march, but a series of small steps with inevitable challenges. These moments, when things don't go according to plan, teach you to adapt and grow. In the end, your dreams may not match your reality, and that's not a tragedy. Life is full of unexpected twists, and you have every chance to become the best version of yourself. As the wise Marian Rojas says, dreams give you fuel, but it's the acceptance of reality that starts the engine. Ninth truth: stop comparing yourself to others. How much time do you spend comparing yourself to others? It seems like life has turned into an endless popularity contest, where everyone is trying to be better, more successful, cooler. But how often do you actually win in this competition? The truth is that constant comparison is not a winning sport. It's an exhausting race that leads to frustration and devaluing your own journey. Imagine that your life is a race where each runner wears different shoes. While you're admiring someone else's shiny sneakers, you're missing the main point. They're running their own race, facing their own problems, and pursuing their own goals. Your colleague might seem perfect, getting promotions, having a flawless family, and a fit body. But have you considered that this person might envy something in your life? Maybe they see how easily you make friends and feel inadequate. Stoic philosophy teaches something important. Focus on what's within your control and accept that you can't control everything. Comparing your life to others is a waste of time and energy. Instead of wearing yourself out with such thoughts, direct your efforts toward improving your own life. Your value is not determined by what others have or do, but by how you manage your own life's journey. How can you stop comparing yourself to others and start living better? First, recognize and accept your strengths and weaknesses. Instead of trying to succeed in everything, focus on what truly matters to you. The real race is a competition with yourself. Ask yourself, what can I do today to become a better version of myself? Second, limit the time you spend on social media. These platforms are designed to make you feel dissatisfied with your life by only showing the best moments of others. View these images critically, knowing that they are just a small part of their lives. Practice gratitude. Take a few minutes each day to appreciate what you already have and the achievements you've made. This doesn't mean forgetting your ambitions, but it's important to recognize that you've already come a long way. Stop tormenting yourself with comparisons. Life will become truly fulfilling only when you embrace your uniqueness and stop evaluating yourself through the lens of others. True freedom comes when you focus on your own path. Next time you feel the urge to compare your life to someone else's, pause and remember, in this race, only you can judge your happiness. As Oscar Wilde wisely noted, no matter how fast you try to catch up with others, you'll always be out of place if you don't learn to love yourself. Life is full of harsh truths, and accepting them is the key to true success and inner peace. Each of us faces pain, disappointment, failure, and doubt. But it's your attitude toward these challenges that defines your journey. Embrace them as lessons, not obstacles. Instead of resisting life's twists and turns, move with them, learn, and grow. Stop waiting for perfect circumstances or outside support. Become the architect of your own destiny, controlling what's within your power and letting go of what's not. Once you accept these truths, you'll find that the world no longer seems so unpredictable, and success no longer feels so distant. Your dreams are possible if you choose to act, without looking back at others or fearing change. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to Wisdom Chronicles. Thanks for watching us. See you in the next videos.